Guys, welcome to another Access All Areas. This time I'm going to be talking about iTunes. Now, as you all know, I use Windows 8, which is the newest version of Windows, I think. Yeah. And I use high contrast with that. Now, iTunes isn't a built-in program, so you do have to go download and install it, which once doing you can, the premise of iTunes is that you add all your music, your films, TV shows, podcasts, all other stuff to do with Apple, but on a Windows PC. Now, the only trouble is the fact that the design and the layout of iTunes on the Windows PC is not very useful. They've tried to sort of make it accessible, but not really. Basically, all the icons are super enlarged, which, great thing. The text is super enlarged. The only trouble is that you can't scroll, which means everything's just, squashed into one program window, which doesn't really help you because, artists are overlapped with their songs, or for instance, if you can't scroll, you can't actually scroll down, which means that all of your, say if you've got an album that's 12 tracks long, you get down to track 6 that you can see, and you have to sort of just keep using your arrow keys and sort of guessing, which doesn't really help you. So, bad point about that. Parts of it do come up in black, and parts of it come up in white, which, doesn't really help you. The menu bar is, which used to be at the top near the, near the minimise, maximise and close little X things. Well, that's not there anymore. That's halfway down the page, which doesn't really help you. As a media player, it's an average media player. It's not the most useful media player, but it does the job, I suppose you could say. My answer for the iTunes desktop app is probably a 4, because it is really clungy and it doesn't really flow particularly well. It always sticks together. It doesn't. If you're wanting to do something in iTunes, it doesn't make your life easier to do it in iTunes. You're better off doing it on a different platform, which is no use, because if you've got an Apple device like me, you kind of need iTunes. Well, I do, because I don't know how to do it the other way. To manage all the music, put the music on there, which, yes, it's a bit strange. The app, the app on the other hand is very, very well thought out, because that's more, obviously it's designed for an Apple device. It's not designed as a downloadable program. It is actually built in. So, for instance, rather than having everything stuck together and oversized and squashed together, you actually have decent spacing, you have decent sizes. It works very, very well with voiceover. Everything's more or less labelled particularly good, because if you go into the main iTunes app, which is on the beginning, you've just got your music. You do have at the bottom your music, TV shows. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting tongue-tied again. You have all your navigational things, which is very useful. My out of 10 for the app is probably an 8, because it is very good. It does work with voiceover very, very well, which means, it's always helpful. It's easy to find everything, because you just hit the search bar in the top corner, which is, great. I don't really know what I can say about the iTunes app, because it's a strange app. It does the job. Because it's built for the Apple device, then it does exactly what it's meant to. Whereas, on the other hand, the Windows desktop version, because it's not actually built for Windows, it's built for Apple, it doesn't really do what you want it to. So, having an Apple device with iTunes is probably the best bet. They're a little pricey, but do you know what I mean? That's what you have to deal with. My exact term for that is probably an 8. You may feel different on this iTunes app or the iTunes desktop version, so please let me know in the comments all your thoughts. to like and subscribe and do all the other things to this video. Sorry about the noise, but do you know what I mean? Can't really help, so I'll try editing it out. Yeah, and I hope you have an awesome week.
Well, now it's love.